Can I rely upon translations in order to understand the Quran? To answer that question, no. The problem with always relying upon translations are many, so let me explain. Number one, when you translate from one language to another, like I've mentioned before, you will always miss out on certain meanings and nuances. And the Arabic language has a very expressive nature. It's one of the wisdoms behind why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose to reveal the Quran in Arabic and not in any other language. And so that way that things can be expressed in Arabic can't be expressed in any other language. And so when you take verses from the Quran and you translate them to another language, you are definitely going to miss out on certain meanings and nuances that are in Arabic and not in any other language. The second thing is that if you always rely upon translations, you're always relying upon the things that other people have translated themselves, which means people could have made mistakes. And that ultimately means that you don't have the ability to go to the Quran and understand it directly. And shouldn't that be the goal and the objective of every single Muslim? That they should be able to have an ability where they can go to the Quran and connect with it directly. But if you're always having to use other people's works, which could have mistakes inside of them, then you're not really understanding the Quran for truly what it is. And to add to that, if you only know the Quran based upon translations and you don't understand the meanings behind particular individual words, then when you recite the Quran yourself, you're unable to really connect with those verses and those words. You will be reciting them, but you don't really understand what you're truly reciting. And so to summarize, relying upon translations is not going to suffice you to understand the Quran. You have to jump that bridge and learn the Arabic language in order to truly grasp the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.